All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's NHIAA Division I volleyball match between the visiting Purple Panthers of Nashua South and the Goffstown Grizzlies. Nashua South is coming into this match 11-0, one of two undefeated teams left in the state. Hollis Brookline is 12-0, Nashua South is 11-0. Interestingly enough, those two teams do not play each other. Goffstown comes in with a 4-7 record. With 2 home games remaining after this. We've got a home game against Exeter and then senior night home game against Bishop Girton, October 12th and October 17th. So we'll have a good volleyball match tonight. We'll hopefully Goffstown can take 1 or 2 and maybe even the match from the unbeaten Nashua South team. But the players will finish their warm-ups and we'll be back momentarily for the start of the match. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's volleyball match between the visiting Purple Panthers of Nashua South and the Goffstown Grizzlies. This is Matthew Kennerson, and joining me very far away from me tonight is...
And on the wrong side, I'm sitting on your left, Matt. It's just strange.
Is Marty Kelly. This is bizarre.
This is your good side. You are stunningly handsome from this side.
Thank you. Thank you. It is my preferred for profile shots. You know, I'm not quite ready for my close-up.
Not quite yet. Here, you know, we're working on getting close-ups here on the NUF, ESPN 9, GTV and ESPN 9 live sports.
We there's a thing that the refs are doing their lineup checks right now, so we haven't started yet. But that's a thing that GTV is moving forward with. They're going to at least try to do one live game each year. They're starting with football now, and they've got the wireless set up. Their next project is to move it into the gym.
I think we should be the volunteers for that.
It should be volleyball. It absolutely should be volleyball.
We hardly ever swear.
And we've only done that once. Once.
Nobody would have known if you hadn't just said it.
Five seasons? We've only had to be edited once. All right, so Nashua comes in 11-0. Goffstown is 4-7, and Daly is going to open up the serving for Goffstown. With just out. That was just outside the line. So the lineup for Goffstown is Meg Lambert and Jerry Lynn Nolan as the outside hitters. We have Abby Sudak as the setter, Caitlin Young as the libero with Liz Galetta and Olivia Daly as the middles, and then Justine Watterson as the right side or opposite. Set to the outside for Lambert, down off the block, point Goffstown. It's a good way to start.
They came back. They recovered from that. Back up to 1-1.
So I actually know only one of the South players from the club season. And number 7, Kara Kelleher, who just made that pass.
Not to be confused with Kara.
There's a Kara on the roster as well.
We got a 15-minute lecture complete with flip charts and pronunciation guides. Kara and Kara.
From Coach Wayne.
Wayne, we did not get a pronunciation guide. We should have got a pronunciation guide for Wayne's last name. We've heard 3 different pronunciations of it from Nashua parents.
We're just going to call him Coach Wayne S.
Let's just pluralize him. Waynes. It'll be quicker. It'll make him sound more powerful. The Waynes.
So he's got the S at the end of it instead of the beginning.
Yeah.
Instead of Swain.
It worked. We could call him Swains.
I haven't been doing the iPad. Oh, I am way far behind. It is 3-1 Goffstown early in the first. Best of 5. Games to 25. Must win by 2. And Watterson with a nice serve.
Ooh.
That's going to be unplayable, too close to the wall.
5-1.
So this might be a little bit of
4-1.
4-1. 4-1.
The scoreboard just gave us a bonus point for a second there.
And we only have one scoreboard working tonight. Set to the outside, tipped over. Good cover from Watterson. Lambert, touch off the block. Back set to the right side and down for a kill for South.
That working scoreboard is why I actually sat on this side, because I have to turn my head that way.
That was the right side, Brianna Henderson. I think that was her. We'll see. Nope, she's going to go to the outside. That was number 13 who just made that kill, Anna Campbell. And these numbers aren't in order either. This is Paige Garland serving for South. Set to the middle for Galetta. Just long. Yeah, I might have to. The camera. This is weird, Marty. I'm too close to the camera. I have to move around and.
You can move.
Update the scoreboard.
We have this big luxury box we sit in that you can slide over on the heated leather couch we have.
The press fortress. Oh, that was a nice hit and kill from Lambert. Good swing there from Lambert. But again, it starts with that good pass, that good set, and then a really nice opportunity to hit. Senior Anna Gendron's going to be checking in to serve and get her rotations as the defensive specialist for Lambert. And then we'll see that substitution again as the players rotate, and Gendron would come to the front row. Lambert will come back in.
Right.
Tied at 5. Out of system ball, but covered. Sent over.
Oh,
that's still live.
I don't know what just happened there, but
yeah, it was a little bit of a miss hit.
Yep.
So Marty, I got here a little bit late for the game. I
wasn't panicking. I was
at
totally calm.
Well, not late, but I was later than I normally am, and everything was set up for me. I thank you very much to the GTV staff, and but I actually ate some pizza. There was still pizza left at the concessions. There was about a half a pizza left, and I was able to procure 2 slices.
It makes everything worthwhile.
All right, we are tied at 6.
Don't you usually get here around noon for these games?
No. I'll come in and get set up for in the middle of the JV game. This tonight was a triple header. There was a freshman game as well.
Close to the net and got it. Oh.
What are they going to call that? They're going to call that a carry. Yeah. That's a tough call, but all right. South takes their first lead of this match. Still early, 7-6. I think Goffstown had, a 4-1 lead at one point, 3-point lead?
Yep.
Good back row swing from Young, down for a kill. Well, maybe a stolen kill. I don't know if that ball was touched or not. We'll give her a kill on that one. Liberos don't get many of them, so we'll chalk one up to Caitlin Young there on the kill.
Whether we're right or not, we'll give it to her. Tied up at 7.
Sudak serving. To the outside for Kelleher, down the line. She's a player to watch. She's a strong outside for South. She played with my daughter on the club team. Good 6 rotation player. Good save on that serve from Young. Back set to the right side, through the block, split that block. Who was that? Number 4, Paige Garland again with a kill. Split the block of Daly and Nolan.
I believe that's pronounced Padge.
Padge?
No, I'm just.
Paige.
We have Paige.
I missed the score
Kara.
there. All right, missed serve takes it to 8. Yeah, we haven't called Kara yet. No, oh yeah, we did. Number 3. Serve long from Nolan.
Another relatively crowded game here tonight. A lot of Nashua parents.
Well,
showed
right.
up for this
There are a lot of Nashua fans tonight, which is great. I mean, it's nice to see the parents traveling and
not as big a student turnout as we've seen before, but a lot of parents.
Well, and it is a Wednesday night game. You know, the students tend to hit the Friday night games a little bit more. So Kara Kelleher back to serve. Nice jump serve. Dug by Nolan, and then couldn't handle that one. That was a hard hit by Lambert.
It was.
Couldn't handle that one though. Then I'll update the score correctly. Oh, no, I went too fast. Went too many. There we go. 11-9 South. I need an iPad operator. I need an intern.
We keep talking about that. With
I know.
GTV, where are interns?
Well, that's where I was today at the Southern New Hampshire Career Fair looking for a summer intern for an engineering student.
You should have just tried to collect some interns for this, too.
I should have brought one along with me and said, here's your interview. Run this iPad.
Can you do this? Can you stay with the score?
Then go get me some pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pass. Nice set slide from Galetta. Tipped over. Defense couldn't get to it. That was a good point for Goffstown. Another good serve from Watterson. Yep. Hard to handle off the net, but South got it. Send it over. Opportunity for Goffstown. Short set to Galetta. Back corner in. Goffstown's playing right with Nashua right now. They're going for point per point. This is we haven't had real long rallies yet, but maybe, you know, we typically what we see that, you know, shaking the cobwebs off, getting warmed up in that first game, then we see the longer rallies later on.
Yep.
Good back row attack, but long.
That ties it up at 12.
Tied at 12, and a timeout South. So coming up on the schedule, Goffstown is on the road for the next 2 games. Salem and Dover, then home on the 12th versus Exeter, away against Merrimack, and then home for Bishop Gurdon on the 17th, which will be senior night. And Marty, this is your last game of the season. You've got commitments on the 12th and the 17th, and I am unavailable for the 17th. So we'll have some substitution.
Get those interns that you were trying to coax in here. Let's just set up the camera and write some directions and put them up here and tell people, push this button and sit here and talk for a couple hours.
Right. You can just kind of make stuff up too.
I've been doing that for years. What game is this?
Hey, as long as
Volleyball?
you know, what is that? Fake it till you make it,
I'm not even headed toward making it though. I'm just faking it.
Oh, you know what? I'm right next to the camera too. I could have zoomed in on that timeout.
You could have.
I'll do that for the next timeout.
Just zoom in on something random.
Zoom in on that lady in the 4th row.
Just because. Or somebody doing something embarrassing.
Good pass from Lambert. Right back to her. Down the line. Nice kill. Goffstown will take that lead. Point for point.
Yes.
That was a nice hit down the line from Lambert. Set to the middle. Good dig from Watterson. Sudek got to it. Sent over. Opportunity for South. Tip from the middle. Good cover from Lambert. Setter. Oh, they got to it. The setter got to it for Sudak's ball, but couldn't handle the second one.
You can't handle that.
You can't handle the truth.
That's right. Can't handle the Sudak ball. Another nice serve from Watterson.
Pushed out. That's out. Yep. The down ref was signaling out, but letting the up ref make the call. 3-point lead coming out of that timeout.
Yeah,
so
that timeout did not work.
It was a bold
Wayne's
move.
Favor.
It was a bold move by Wayne.
Wayne's.
Didn't work out for him.
It did not.
There's a missed serve from Watterson, so 15-13. Out of system ball, but good decision to swing by it by Nolan. Set to the middle. Good cover again from Goffstown, from Lambert. Oh, that was the right idea, though.
Yeah.
That back row attack has been working, so
Yep.
Nashua closes within one. Blocked and covered from South. Down the line, but that's still alive. Yep, all right.
That had to go over, and it didn't. That was some good scrambling there to get to that.
That was a nice hit down on the line by, who was that? That was number 10. That was Brianna Henderson. Good hit down the line, but dug by Goffstown. Just couldn't get it. Got to that second ball, but just couldn't get that third one over. Nice hittable ball by the libero and a kill from Lambert. She's probably got 4 or 5 so far. Yeah,
it's been a good game for her.
She's swinging well, and I'll update the score because I've been lackadaisical for the last 2 points.
You are not going to get that internship with yourself, if you can't run the iPad.
Does that count as nepotism if you hire yourself for a job?
Well, you're not going to. If so, I'm going to say no. Totally legit.
Tied at 16. Oh, miss hit from Nolan. South will retake the 1-point lead, the tenuous 1-point lead.
Brianna Henderson.
And Henderson, yep. All right, 18. So we haven't had any substitutions from South yet, so it looks like Henderson and Kelleher are both 6 rotation outsides playing all the way around. Timeout Goffstown. All right, here, let me see. Let's try this. Let's see. Whoa, look at that.
See if you can read the coach's lips.
I don't know. I'm kind of far away.
Yeah.
Still 18-16.
We need better zoom. He's also facing away from us. He's on to our tricks.
The trickery of the magic of television.
Camera tricks. What he's saying is, what you guys need to do is go out and win. I could be a coach, Matt.
So you're gonna hit the ball, and you want it to go over the net, and you want it to land on the other team's side.
That's it.
Sport some points. 1, 2, 3. Goffstown. And we're back.
You have your cheerleader outfit on tonight.
I've got my fancy pants on.
Yeah, it's
and
very
my
ruffly and frilly.
Look at my. How do you like my square-toed loafers?
They are very fancy.
So yeah, I had to kind of dress up. I still have the corporate logo shirt on, but kind of had to dress up for the career fair. Oh, that's going to be called a double.
19-16.
That's not what Coach Barron wanted coming out of the timeout, but
neither coach has got that coach's point afterwards. Oh, that
very short serve.
Yeah.
All right, here's 20.
We are at the first 220 for the Purple Panthers. Goffstown only 4 away right now. still very recoverable. Brianna Henderson still serving long.
And long, yep. So we did, North was here, and I made it through that whole game without saying North or calling North South.
Yeah.
And I've made it so far without calling South North.
They have South on the back of their shirts.
So I should be
have no excuse.
painfully obvious to me.
If you get confused, just wait a second, read the back of someone's shirt.
Why are they all named South? That's weird. Oh, wow. What a nice deep cross-court kill from Kelleher.
From South.
Yeah, that came from the South and went to the back corner really, really hard.
22.
22. There's the updated score. I think that girl's legs are made of springs. She's got some height to her jump. That was a tricky play at the net.
It was.
Kind of balanced on the tape there for a minute. So that should be 23.
It will be eventually.
Eventually.
And we got another timeout.
And a timeout. All right, let's zoom in here. Let's go zoom in on here. Let's see if we can pick any signals up from Wayne. No, he's buried in there. We can't see him. All right, let's go over. Let's see what the table's doing. They haven't updated the score to 23 yet, so there's a conference there. And then over to the Goffstown bench. Oop. There we go.
This is exciting. Close-ups, moving cameras.
As long as you or I don't get in front of the camera, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll zoom out. I zoomed out quick there. I probably got to get better. Try to do.
Just go in and out, back and forth, like for 10
like
or 15 times.
Like a video and have the cuts only last like microseconds or milliseconds.
Everybody loves that.
So the scoreboard wasn't updated to 22 or to 23. I'm going to revert to 22.
So something happened.
Oh, up off the ceiling. Good pass. Oh, setter dumps it. Yep. Good cover. Good swing from Sudak. Let's see if Sudak and Daly can get together on that. Out. All right, no touch. Ball's out. Point Goffstown.
18-22. Sudak serving.
Good pass. Oh, blocked.
Oh, great block.
Nolan and Daly got together on that one. 22-19.
And long.
Good decision by Kara. She let that one go.
That's Kara South.
Kara Lecklider is the libero. And all right, there we got 23-20. There, that is the correct score. Yeah, I'm going to let you try the iPad for the next game. I'm really bad at it tonight.
I can barely talk and just barely talk.
Back set. Oh, Kara tried to tip that over the block, but solo block by Lambert. 23-21. This is closing the gap. It was 20-16.
It was.
Good serve from Nolan. Tough play off the net. That's going to be 4.
And that's
going to be 4.
That was 4.
Yep. Definitely 4. No doubt about it. Yep, they're conferring, telling the South captain. Yeah, it was definitely 4. No doubt about it.
23-22 now. Gets tense right at the end here, man.
It does. Another
This whole game
good
is,
serve
like
from
you said,
Nolan.
Point for point.
Touch off the block. Good pass from Young. Set to the outside. Lambert puts it down in the empty spot. We're tied at 23. Wow, this is exciting for Goffstown.
Yeah. This might wind up being another one like the last game.
I mean,
What was that, 7 or 8 hours long?
South comes in. We could go to Game 7. You never know.
Yes.
Oh, good pass. Back set to Kelleher for a kill.
Big swing. And a
All
kill.
right, game point for South in the first. Kelleher serving for the game. Good pass, good set. That sent deep, covered. Roll shot deep in. All right, South. Goffstown came right back into this. That was very good. South does take the first one, 25-23, but Goffstown did well there. We will teams will switch sides, and we'll be back momentarily for game 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Matt, that dance routine you did was spectacular.
Thank you.
Once again, you have outdone yourself again.
I practiced all week
In those shoes too.
in these square-toed loafers.
That was incredible. The point, the up on point with your toes like that.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm exhausted now.
You're not even breathing hard though.
But I switched it up. I got my headset on the other way now. I'm going to try it from this side since we're
tonight is just totally topsy-turvy.
Well, and like I said, this is our last game together.
It is.
For the season. South opens up the serving. Initially been blocked by Watterson, but covered. Yep. Lambert sends it deep and in. Goffstown takes a commanding 1-0 lead early in the second.
Let's just close this out. There's no way Nashua South can recover from this.
You know, it's like if it was maybe, there was already a game going on. You know how like the network switch from game to game?
Yeah.
For those fans just joining us, South took the first game 25-23 on the road versus the hometown Grizzlies. Oh, wow. Hit down the line from Kelleher. Yes. Big swing. Tied at 1.
I am astounded that they were able to recover from that, but they did. They're playing well. I'm shocked. It's shocking.
It is shocking. Oh, wow.
That sat on the net for a half an hour and then dropped. Oh, man.
Marty, I've told you about 300,000 times not to exaggerate.
I was trying to bring your statistics joke back in there somehow, and I couldn't pull it together there.
Serve, receive off the ceiling, off the bottom of was it the bottom of the floor?
The bottom of the roof.
The bottom of the roof. Oh, we got to behave. Principal McBride is here.
We should interview him.
Oh, nice swing from Goleta, but covered from South. That was kind of a weird hit from Kelleher, but tried to put that shallow cross court and kind of tip it over. Gendron's coming in to serve and play the back row. Early in game 2. There we go. Good serve. Set to the outside for Kelleher. Hard swing again.
Yep.
Young couldn't handle it. 4-2 South lead.
The principal is shagging balls now. Nicely done, Principal McBride.
Short serve. Gendron had to move to get that one.
And she got it. Oh, off the ceiling and down on their own side.
That was a good, what she was trying to do was put that ball close to the net. That was the setter. Where'd the roster go? Campbell. And she tried to put that up high, close to the net to give the hitter time to adjust to it, but we have a very low ceiling here. And that's a kill from Paige Garland. Maybe a stolen kill because there was a second touch there. But 5-3. I've done much better updating the score on the...
I was going to wait till the game was done perfectly, then take credit for all your work.
Ah.
You ratted me out.
Back set blocked.
Block. And
Nolan.
Good decision to let it go.
Yep. Nolan and Daly got together in that block, and then the ball was out. Closing the gap.
Closing the gap. 4-5. Sudak serving.
Back set. Good cover from Young. Yeah, that was way behind her. She had to reach way back for that.
She was
tied at 5.
A good try.
All right, let's try to do this.
Oh my goodness!
We're gonna get Sudak's serve.
Zoom in. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
It's hard to watch the game through the screen.
Yeah.
They seem so far away. Oh, nice swing from Nolan. We'll take that kill and the lead.
6-5. Coach Wayne's having a brief conference out there.
Opportunity for Goffstown on a free ball. Short set to Daly, tipped but covered. That's a hittable ball. There's an assist and tipped deep. Tied. This is good. We're Goffstown's holding with them point for point here early, and we just got to make sure in that middle section of the game you don't get a 3 or 4 point runoff.
Right.
That was close. That was out, but it was very, very close on that cover, that hard serve.
Yeah, she's got a very hard.
She's got a jump.
Yeah,
nice jump serve.
That was the wrong side of the net. That was the bottom of the top of the net.
It hit the top of the bottom?
It did, I believe.
Oh, an ace from Kara with a C.
Not even pancakeable, which is a new verb. Adjective. Pancakeable.
Good swing. All right, here we go, Goffstown. Good pass, good set for Watterson.
You got a good rally here.
Yeah. Set to the outside, tipped. Where's she going to go? Short set to the middle.
Oh,
that was blocked. That was blocked. All right, 10-6.
South still serving. Kara with a C.
That was a good pass. No touch there.
No.
All right, 11. I think we're going to have a timeout here.
Your powers have not diminished over time, Matt. They're just sharpened to a laser-like focus.
Oh, let's zoom in.
Zoom in on the refs. See what they do. What do they do?
They're just standing there.
They're just checking they're checking.
They're checking their
Facebook and
phones.
stuff.
Yeah.
They're tweeting about stuff.
Right. Instagramming, Snapchatting.
Snap facing.
Yeah.
Insta tweeting.
All right. What's Coach Wayne doing? That's as far as I can zoom in. Yeah, we don't want to focus on him. So, Coach Wayne was when Bridget injured her knee. Coach Wayne and I are the ones who wheeled her out on a little office wheelie chair to the van to get her to the hospital.
That's good.
So he was. First thing he says was, "How's he knew what the extent of the injury was now, but he asked about her. So I appreciate. I'll let her know that and appreciate that. There's a coach's point. That's exactly what he wanted to happen.
Yeah,
That's like icing the kicker in the NFL. He iced Kara with a C. Set to the outside.
Big swing.
Big
and
block from Daly and Watterson. Wouldn't that be awesome if we had like a player named Cagney and a player named Lacey?
It would.
And they got together for a block.
Blocked by Cagney and Lacey. It would be much more interesting. All these Nashua players named South is just ridiculous. Blocked by South and South.
Yes, I know. South 13, South 10.
It's a terrible TV show, South and South.
Punched over. Out. Yeah, she couldn't really get a swing on that ball, but had to punch it over. All right, 13-8. All right, let's. I'd like to see some rallies go. Let's get some rallies going. I'm holding my pen as well. I don't need to hold that. Set to the outside, tipped.
Oh, that was
good cover.
Yeah,
nice play by Goffstown to keep that ball alive.
And deep and still in. See, here's the rally you asked for.
Oh yeah, but that was a beautiful set to the middle.
It was.
So the other thing that may be messing me up too is the way the tripod's set up. It's got two legs in front and one in back.
Tonight is it's just a mess.
It's an off night. Sent way deep. 15-9.
Not under the bleachers, thank goodness. We haven't lost anybody yet this year under there.
Strong serve. Nice slide, straight down off the block.
Great block.
Who was that? We haven't called her name yet. That was Catherine Covert at the middle with a really nice slide and hit straight down off the block.
Oh.
Very short serve. Nolan had to come up and try for it. All right, this is 17-9. It's getting away. We got another timeout.
Timeout?
Yeah.
Even I knew that one was coming.
Yeah, while he was standing right there. All right,
now you're giving away my methods.
Let's zoom in.
Just pick a random person in the crowd and zoom in on the back of someone's head.
All right. Oh, let's zoom in on the Strongs. There they are.
Hi, Heather. Hi, John.
Who else we got? Oh, there's the, let's zoom out a little bit. We'll get the Lamberts. And if we can get down, we can get the Kelleher's.
It's like a
star-studded cast. Kelleher's, turn around. Wave. There we go.
You're on the Jumbotron. The 2-inch Jumbotron screen.
They just don't know it was actually the Kiss Cam.
That did not work. It's 18.
It did not. Yeah, the timeout did not work for the ace.
You know, we should get like a big Jumbotron in here, and
then we're prime time.
Yeah, absolutely. We would be on ESPN 9.5 then. The Neuf.
Yep, never went over the net. They're going to call that 4 hits. Wow, this game, I mean, it was point for point up until like 8-9, 9-8, and then
and now it's less
got away
so.
from us. Yeah.
It's less that type of game. Hard off the ceiling.
Double. 20-9. We need a big rally.
We do.
Big rally for game 2 here.
Another very shallow serve, and it worked.
So another interesting point, Coach Barron for Goffstown, his mother is the JV coach for South.
Huh.
It's definitely a volleyball family.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, missed serve from Goffstown, so Watterson will go back. Down by 11 in the second. I think she's going to serve at the libero. There you go. Oh, big swing from Kelleher.
Yes.
Down the line. I mean, at the high school level, when you're getting outside to hit down the line like that, it's very hard to defend.
Yep.
Because you know if she can turn on the ball and get it down the line, you have to pick. Are you going to defend the cross court? You're going to defend the line, and that's a huge advantage.
I would just curl up in a ball and defend my face if I saw that coming at me.
That's what it is down the line, because it is. It's a shorter distance.
23-10.
I mean, I've seen it, hits down the line where that either that right side or the setter is playing defense back there, and or DS, and they get knocked right on their butt.
Oh yeah.
We have 14 match points.
We do. This is totally recoverable.
Or game points.
Game points, not match points.
Oh, here come the students.
There we go. Something must have just got out. Everybody's got Goffstown shirts on.
That's it.
And that is the end of that game.
That is an ace to end game 2, 10-25 for Goffstown. So we will switch sides and come back to game 3 momentarily with South has a 2-0 lead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game 3. South has a 2-0 lead. The ref is doing the lineup check. South took the first game 25-23, and the second game 25-10. It was tied early at 8-8, 9-9-ish, and then South just opened up with a big rally, big point rally.
Yeah, for those of you just joining us, this is a game called volleyball. The object is to hit the ball over the net and make it drop on your opponent's side. I think I've summarized
and you need
that
to
beautifully.
score. You're going to sports some points.
Sports some points.
And you need to sports more points than the other team.
This is a game I can get behind. That was a
just
nice
a right idea
timing.
For a quick set, but timing was off.
Yeah, and she almost was able
Here
to
we
recover
go.
from that.
Goffstown with the early 1-point commanding lead.
We saw this happen in the last game, and somehow Nashua was able to recover from this staggering 1-point lead.
Good swing from Kelleher, but covered by Goffstown. There's Lambert's turn.
Nicely done.
Right over the block.
Yes.
2-0. They've doubled the lead.
In one
Just like that. Once play, it's
doubled.
doubled.
Their score. It is the mathematics behind this is just it's mind-boggling.
Oh, nice pass. Nice serve, nice pass. Yeah, and then hit long. But we'll take a 3-0 lead.
Absolutely.
They just need to do that 22 more times.
And that's it.
And we will extend the match.
Yeah. Saya Sarvella came in this game. She hasn't been out before. We did have a slight lineup change.
Yep, so Sarvella is with Lambert as the outsides. Yep.
4-point lead right now.
Daly Galetta middles. Young still the libero. And she will come in when Daly loses her serve. That's an ace.
Whoa.
Junior Sudak still setting, and Senior Watterson still the right side.
5-0.
Oh, is it 5?
It
I
is
missed
5.
I missed the point.
That was that ace.
No touch, hit long from Watterson. So middle, who's the middle there? Number 11, Annie Brick is into the game for her rotations in the front row. And the other middle will be serving. Galetta had to come up for that one. They're going to call that a carry.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know why the buzzer just went. The ref's checking with the table. I think we have a out of serve.
Rotation.
So that's what the buzzer was. The table was alerting that the only possibility here is that South has served out of rotation.
Quick conference with the coach. Somebody wasn't sportsing right.
So what are they going to do with the score? They're going to take that point off the board for the serve. So it'll be back to 5-1, and Goffstown will retain the serve. I can't see where Coach Barron is having the spot serve go. He was hiding that too well. So basically the lineup card is server 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's looking at that, and then he can go around and say what is the order, that they need to stay in the same order.
Right. So we're still conferencing here about this call.
So if that comes back, then 9 has to come back on the floor. The libero has to go out, and 11 has to 11. The libero comes back on. 11 has to go back out because then it will be 9 serve next.
You really need the ability to draw on the screen for this.
I do.
I have no idea what's going on. You know what? Take your pen and just do it. You can point like this. Now here.
That girl right there
has to.
It will be her serve next. The point to the libero. She needs to stay on the floor. And then 11 probably needs to go off the floor.
11 is going to need to leave the floor.
Right. That's what I think needs to happen. That was excellent.
This works
well.
That
was like an ESPN 9 telestrator version.
Can also squish people.
Wow.
Aren't you glad I come to these games, Matt?
Squish the ref.
I'm squishing your head, ref.
Oh, man. And this isn't even a timeout.
Oh, it's better than a timeout.
So look at 11 goes off. 3 stays on.
11
sitting
off. Here.
And 9's back on.
And
it will be 9 serve next.
Amazing. And now
we're ready to go.
Watterson
and
is serving.
Goffstown gets that point, so it's 6-1. We're all set. Well, everyone's set except for the down ref.
Yeah, whose head got squished. No, that was the up ref.
See, and this girl's got to go over here, and this girl's got to go over here, and this girl's got to go back to the bench, and this girl's got to come over. Then it'll be her serve next, Brett Favre.
We need laser pointers now. This is the last game.
No, because what you're going to do is when a player goes up for a swing, you're going to, like, laser their eye.
Yeah. Okay, the up ref is signaling madly to the down ref for something.
Oh, and
they're doing this
one
over again.
It went to
too?
0, it went to 1. Yeah, it's got to be 1. And Goffstown
6-1.
should get that point, so 6-1.
And Watterson serving.
There we go. Oh, tipped over by the setter.
So
now it's 2.
That's not the coach's point. That would be the ref's point.
And so now here we go. 9's back to serve.
This is amazing. It's like you can tell the future, Matt.
The libero's out. 11's on.
You know when timeouts are coming. You know who's serving next.
There's an ace. almost, well, let's wait till this play's over. Oh, good back row swing from Cervella, but out. 6-4. I will almost guarantee you that no other broadcast of a varsity sport at Goffstown High School has had a telestrator with a pen and crushing the refs.
Yeah,
guarantee.
You're welcome, GTV.
Only available on the Matt and Marty show.
Matt and Marty.
We need a logo. You know an artist?
No. You kidding?
Art should say.
These guys are terrible artists.
Can you recommend a good artist?
like that thing exists.
All right, it is. Now the scoreboard went to 7. It should be 6. All right, South's come right back into this, which is some pretty ace-ified serving. Nope, short serve into the net. All right, Goffstown retakes. Yeah,
see? Matt and Marty.
Maybe this is a good thing. This is your last game of the season.
I have plans. I might have to skip my trip.
We will be back for the boys' season in the spring.
Guaranteed. That gives me time.
Here we got a rally going. Good swing from Cervella, but never went over. The ref called it. Never went over the net.
Yep.
Tied at 7.
They have recovered from what was an actual commanding lead.
So this is the setter.
Don't mess up my logo, Matt.
Campbell. Sudek's got that second ball. Cervella sends it over. Blocked but covered. Cervella again with a
nice.
Reached way behind her, got it over, but fell in where the defense wasn't.
So does that count as an ace?
That counts as a kill.
A kill.
Because it was an attack, and it went down with 0 or 1. Scored the point with 0 or 1 touches. Opportunity for Goffstown.
Very
tough
close
play
to
off the net. Yeah.
Nope.
Got to make those passes. Tied at 8. So right now 2 juniors on the floor and 4 seniors for Goffstown. Set to Daly, tipped over the block and down. She might have made some contact with a player there. She check, see if she's okay. Number 4, Garland.
Everyone appears to be okay. That's good.
That's a tough play for the middle.
It is.
I mean, when it comes down to it, like 50% of the time, the middle is just trying to stay out of everybody's way because they're in the middle, and the setter's trying to get to the ball, and middle's a tough ace for Goffstown. Middle's a tough position, but when you get a good middle, that can get out and do that double block and do those short sets and those slides. Tipped.
Oh.
Good job, 4.
11-9.
Oh, blocked.
Yep.
Tried to tip that up, but good block from South. Here comes an ace for Kara with a C. Tied at 11. She's got this. I'm gonna go in on her serve because she's got a great. She's got a nice jump serve here.
Gendron got to that. But not to that.
Yep, deep cross-court kill. South takes the lead again.
And Kara serving again. Push the slow motion button, see what happens.
I think it can do this. I think this camera can. I just don't know how.
Let's just play with all the buttons and see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, nice try from Sudek. And Nashua back in the lead.
Well, that's the other thing with if we do timeout Goffstown. All right, let's. Who are we going to zoom in on the crowd here? Let's zoom in on Gendron and Young. I'm dropping the iPad. All right, there's Gendron and Young. Strongs are still there. All right, let's go into the Goffstown timeout.
Let's do Kiss cam.
Kiss cam.
With people that don't know each other, let's just make everybody really uncomfortable.
So 13-11 South lead. This is a must-win game for Goffstown to extend the match. All right, let's get in there. 1, 2, 3, Goffstown.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Do the zoom in thing quick. That timeout is over. Welcome back if you're just joining us. This is the Matt and Marty Show.
If you've run to get a snack.
And forgotten what happens and what you were doing, you were watching Goffstown volleyball.
All right, opportunity for South, sent over from Goffstown. Sudek had to take that out of system. Good put over by Gendron. Again, that miscommunication, uncertain of who's going to take that first ball when it's really short like that.
14-11. Kara still serving. Oh, into the net. She didn't take out any of her teammates, which is good because that is a strong serve she has.
Let's go over and see if we can get Sarvella's serve.
Say a Sarvella's serve.
Triple alliteration.
It comes with a built-in double alliteration, so I can't get any points for that.
We got a rally going.
We do.
Oh, that's blocked.
That was a great
nice,
block.
but covered. Yeah. Oh, they're going to call a double on that, or carry. Same thing. He kind of shrugged his shoulder. I could see he shrugged his shoulders.
I'm going to call it something.
Yeah, you did it wrong. Kid. Hey, kid.
I don't like it.
Kid, you did it wrong. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it whatever I want. This is my imitation of the ref.
So we're tied up at 14 now. Sarvella still serving. Saya Sarvella still serving.
For a quattro.
Here on the quattro.
Oh, that's blocked. It's still alive. That was like pinball over there. Yeah.
It was.
All right. Goffstown's lead. Goffstown's lead. Must win to extend the match. In game 3, down 2-0. Oh, tough to the net. Yep. Sudek had to travel a long way to get to that ball.
So if she had managed to get that over and then rolled under the net as she did, would that have been called as a net violation?
It's going to depend on the ref. In high school, they generally call that. Up at the college level, they don't, unless it's interference with a player.
Okay.
If it doesn't have any impact on the play, as long as you don't touch the net, you just kind of maybe go under a little bit. If her whole body goes under, yeah, that's one thing.
Right.
All right, so that was a 16 point.
15.
down the line.
Yes. Tied up at 16. We are back into point for point here.
That was a nice decision by Lambert to put that ball down the line. It was wide open. She had time to turn on it and just didn't hit it hard, but went down the line.
Right.
Yeah. So Daly serving. That was a hard serve. That was just out.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, South got that ball. South number 8. Bailey, Morin. All right, Goffstown's got to send this one over.
Yep.
Good pass, set to the middle. Off the block, but covered.
Oh, nicely covered by Sarvella.
To the outside. They called that a block, solo block from Watterson. South couldn't handle the cover though, so we're tied at 17. So we'll chalk that up to a solo block for Watterson.
Nicely done.
Get the point, get the serve.
Yeah, you got it.
So let's switch over and see if we can get Watterson serve.
These cheap obstructed seats we got.
Well, we've got our vintage 1974 pillars here.
I'm going to bring my cutting torch.
Which is actually
next game.
nice.
We'll take care of these things.
Which is nice to, when we're here, we can kind of frame the shot by the 2 pillars. We can get a little bit of them in both.
Oh,
all right, so I missed the
right.
updating the 18. Now it's 19.
19. And Principal McBride caught that on the 1 bounce. Like a boss. Because
he kind of is the boss.
Oh,
off the tape. Usually they had one earlier that hit the tape
did.
and just dribbled over. This was payback. This was karma. 19-18, must win for Goffstown. Players will rotate, so it would be Lambert in the back row, but Gendron comes in to serve, and Long. Can't give up those service errors late in the match. We got a substitution. Who's coming in?
Number 2.
Caitlin Fitzgibbon. She touched it at the last minute.
Yeah.
That was going out. Everybody knew it. Couldn't pull her arm back in time. That was just pure reaction from Gendron.
Right. And we've talked about that before. It's just such a hard decision when the ball's coming right at you. It's hard to tell, hard to judge.
Right. And you kind of don't know where you are on the floor.
Right. So we are at 21-18 and a timeout.
Man, I didn't see that one coming. You got me.
Snuck one past you.
All right, what are we going to zoom in on here? Let's zoom in on the girls with the blankets. I can't see. We have
been roasting here all season. And it is comfortable today, I would say.
Right. But we got the girls in the blankets doing the I think they're doing the huddle. I don't see it, but what else we got? Let's go in on the table.
We have
they look like they're having a conference over something over there.
Yeah. Lots of the Nashua South players, JV and freshman teams have blankets on too in the stands. They came ready for a long game. They're camping out blankets.
I think there's a cook stove going over there too.
Yeah.
It's like the Coliseum.
19.
Coach's point.
Yes,
Coach's point.
It worked.
Ice the server. So Young will go back to serve. Let's shift over and get Young serve. Nice serve, but handle.
Wow. Yep.
Opportunity for Goffstown. To the middle.
Nice shot.
Oh, she's going to hit that down. That's
It's
still alive.
alive.
But, they're going to call under the net. Yep, so there was the case where Daly dove, hit the ball up in the air. There was no other South player around, but she did go under the net. So they do call that at the high school level.
Yep. 22-19. Very close to the net
Sent
and played
deep,
well.
push deep.
Oh. Another communication error. Who was going to get that one?
Yeah, it was kind of, the set was in between them, and
Right.
so it's all right.
Sudak back to serve.
Let's shift over. All right.
Nice serve.
Set to the middle for Daly, sent deep, but covered by Kelleher. Right side.
And
Oh, Young just
yes.
couldn't get to it.
She gets full points for style on that one, however. Now we have Kara back to serve, number 3, with her big jump shot.
Blocked. Oh, but
And
out.
out.
Daly and Watterson were together on that one, but just blocked out. All right, now we've got match point for South.
24-20.
Well, that's going to,
Yeah,
yep,
it
that
is
went
over.
over. All right.
Yes.
That's got to go over. Good
And it
punch
did.
over by
Nice
Gendron.
Gendron.
Nice play. Hit long.
hit
All right,
long.
Goffstown still alive, 24-21.
Another match point.
So players will rotate. Lambert will come to the front row, and Sarvella will go back to serve. Good serve. Set to the middle. Blocked. Solo blocked by Daly. That's going to be a tough play at the net.
It is, and it's over.
That's-
That
All right, they call a carry.
that
Oh, that's a lousy way to end the match on a
Yeah.
carry, but South remains undefeated and improves to 12-0 or 12-0. Goffstown falls to 4-8. Marty,
Matt,
thank you very much
it has been a pleasure.
for your support this season. I truly
am,
enjoy doing the games with you,
And I with you.
we'll I'll get a replacement, not a substitute. How about that? There's
That
no
sounds-
replacing. There's no replacing you.
Probably for the better.
We'll get a substitute for the next home game versus Exeter.
All
and,
right.
I will see you for the boys' season in the spring.
Looking forward to it, Matt. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nashua South comes in and improves to 12-0. Goffstown drops to 4-8. And we will see you in a week for the Exeter
Show.
game.
The Matt Show.
The Matt show.
Matt and
There we
somebody
go.
show.
Matt and somebody, a replacement.